Why, hello YouTube! Greetings from the Lazy Eyebrow Reviewer. This is kind of an update of the state of the channel and where I'm at and just how my life is going, as it's been a while since I've done one of these things, and the channel has radically changed in both format, content, upload, a lot of stuff. So it's about time I address this. So a lot of people have asked, a few people have noticed kind of a pattern and therefore have led to the question of today of where's the review? Because every second Friday I've been putting out a review lately. Did that stop? Are you still making it or what? And yes, Studio Series Optimus is coming. But I kind of wanted to give an update of what's been going on behind the scenes in terms of the channel. So back in March, I uploaded Nightbird at the very beginning of the month. And that went all right. That was something I was making in my spare time. A week later, I was working on a model train and had a knife, and you can tell where this is going. Some of you already know what happened, but I had a total lapse in judgment about what I should be doing knife safety wise, and decided this was during reassembly, and I noticed something had to come off. I picked up the train, picked up the knife, went to cut it, and it gave, and the knife went straight into my ring finger. And it was so bad that it needed 4 stitches, and apparently 2 weeks ago it was discovered that not only did I need stitches, I also severed the nerve endings in there, so I can't feel the finger anymore. It's still swollen. It's been just over 2 months now. So that's why the content has kicked up, is not only because of the way the world is right now in terms of everyone being home, but I've also had medical leave right out of the gate before all this went down. So the day that my kids' daycare announced they were shutting down for the way that the world is, was also the same weekend I injured myself. So I've been home with my kids. However, on my wife's days off, when she's not working, I've been treating the channel as if it were my full-time thing, because I am not the kind of person that can sit still. So I've been working on the channel, and I've been making it my goal to have a new video out every 2 weeks, and just giving this kind of a trial run as if this were my job, because that is the end goal, right? This is something I enjoy doing, and a lot of people make their living off of it. It would be really cool if that were possible as well. So that's what I've been doing, is I've got the time and I'm just, doing it. So the past few months, that's kind of where I've been at. So that brings us to today. Why, after these 2 months and 5 videos, where's the review today? Well, I was given a surgery date, since I had the appointment with the doctor, and yes, I did sever a nerve ending. I have a surgery date planned for the 25th of May. And he'll be reopening my finger with a larger incision, though this time it'll be more of a controlled incision, I would hope. And trying to go in and find the nerve endings and reconnect them and stitch them together. I've been told that the stitches are thinner than human hair. It's a very delicate surgery, and I have to be incredibly careful with it. If I overextend my finger too much, I will rip the stitches apart, and it'll just make everything worse. So he doesn't want to put my hand in a cast. However, I have a 2-year-old who doesn't know the definition of gentle, so I'll be making myself my own little, I guess, protective shield, as I now have a 3D printer that was kindly funded by Patreon, and it's been really helpful. Not just health-wise, apparently, but also, well, look at all the designs I've made. I made a Megatron that I posted about. Recent project I'm making is upgrades for Sideswipe and so on. So that's kind of where I'm at. I've been using, the surgery date is coming. It's in a week and a half, and I've been working really hard to get everything I can done before the surgery day, because when that happens, I'll be out of commission for like 2 months or so. So I have Studio Series Prime filmed. It just hasn't been edited. I had a lot of automotive work to do. I had to do a rad fix. I had to swap out a bumper. I had to swap out a whole bunch of parts, and I've been doing that behind the scenes. That's just my own personal thing. And the biggest question on the channel: am I reviewing Earthrise Prime? The answer is, duh. Of course I will be. But yes, this I've been waiting for it to come in the mail. It finally came in the mail halfway through filming Earthrise Prime, and you have no idea how hard it was not to stop filming Earthrise Prime or Studio Series Prime to start playing with this, because I know once I started playing with this that I would not put it down and that this wouldn't get finished. So I finished that for view. It just needs filmed and whatnot. I'm aiming to have it up by Friday. No guarantees on that, because like I said, I think it's more important that I finish filming Earthrise Prime, which started today, so that I can at least edit. I mean, it'll be cumbersome, but I can at least edit video with one hand. Animating with one hand is significantly more difficult. So we'll see how that goes. So moving forward from here, so the surgery obviously is going to take me out of commission, but we're trying on a personal basis to make it so we can financially support this, because I've really enjoyed working from home. I enjoy being home with my daughters. I enjoy seeing them way more. I love being a stay-at-home dad. It's what I wanted to do in the first place, but with the career that I have, I made more until recently, where now that my wife is in a health field, she's actually starting to make as much as I do. We've recently paid off a lot of debt, and financially it's looking like it'll be viable to continue this as a full-time thing, where I just make videos and that's my job. And if that's the case, that would be amazing. I'm not making any guarantees or promises, but that feels like the end goal, and it feels like it's within reach, and I'm hoping it is, because these last 2 months have been probably the most fun I've had working in a long time.
Because he's amazing.
Humble drop from my wife. But yeah, like, I would love to stay home with my kids. I would love to make this a full-time business. I would like to make content more often. I'd like to make more frequent. I would like this to become an every 2-week thing, where I just make videos that I have fun making, and I know a lot of people enjoy watching, and it's just a lot more satisfying than building roofs. I'm not gonna lie. No offense to people that build roofs, and it's a good job. I loved doing it, but I like doing this more. So if this is possible, I hope it becomes a thing, but we'll find out in 2 or 3 months when my finger heals well enough, and if the channel has gotten to a point financially where it makes as much without having to pay daycare than it would for me going back to a full-time 40-hour-a-week job paying for daycare. We'll see. I don't want to burden everyone with financial issues and what's going on with that, but this is just kind of where I'm at. Long story short, I know I ramble with these things, and it's why I don't make them very often, because I ramble. But it's looking more and more attainable to make this a full-time thing, where my wife works full-time because she loves working full-time. She loves her career. She's, what's the official term? A PSW in New Brunswick. It's called a personal support worker. She works in a nursing home caring for the elderly.
It's special care home.
Special care home. Okay, that's the terminology we're using in 2020.
No, that's the official. I work in a special care home, not a nursing home. We are designated as a special care home.
Okay, fair enough. My point is, she loves doing that, which is a lot better than how it was 3 years ago, where you were stuck at home and I was going to work. And I mean, financially that worked, but I can't think of the term. Basically, neither of us liked it.
I am
We both rather wanted the other person's position.
so much happier.
Yeah, and I love handling the kids and whatnot, and you love going to work. So, I mean, if this becomes a reality, I think it would be great. It's what we're really hoping for, both of us. We'll see what happens come, I guess we'll find out the middle of June, middle of July, when I'm finally cleared back to work, whether I keep at this or not. And who knows? I mean, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. And, gave it my best shot, and that's the great part. But I'm really hoping it works out, is what I'm trying to say. So, again, no guarantees. There might be a bit of a lull while my hand heals, at least enough that I can handle toys again, two-handed. But in the meantime, you can hopefully look forward to this come Friday, and I can't make any guarantees, but hopefully 3 weeks from now you can see Earthrise Prime. Again, no guarantees. It's all based on whether or not my hand can function. And yeah, that's the state of the channel right now. So, thank you all for watching. A big thank you all for watching. It's been wonderful. Hello to the new 3,000 or so people that have shown up since the beginning of March. It's been a slow trickle. Like, I passed 19,000 back in October, and it's been a very slow trickle up until March when I started this huge upload process, and I'm now up to 22,500 apparently. So hello to the 2,500 that have shown up in the last 2 months. Welcome. It's amazing. Like, this isn't me focusing on the numbers, but it is cool to see that the hard work equates to more growth, and that's awesome. And welcome to the new subscribers, basically is what I'm trying to say. And thank you to the old subscribers. And this is me rambling again. That's what I do. Welcome to Lazy Eyebrow Reviewer. No, I'm not cutting this part. They need to know that I ramble. So in short, to sum up, for the third time, again, welcome to the channel. That's what's been going on. I'm having kind of the time of my life being on medical leave. I hope this can continue. It would be great if this could continue, but I'm not holding my breath because anything can change. Look at the way the world is. So that's kind of all I had to say. So thank you again for watching, and hope you continue to watch in the future. This has been Lazy Eyebrow Reviewer.